Diffusion and osmosis. So diffusion, as you probably learned in the lecture, is a movement from a area of higher concentration or higher density to one of lower density or lower concentration. So from higher concentration to lower concentration. It's a passive process, meaning that it doesn't need any energy. You don't have to make it happen. It's going to naturally happen. Osmosis is best explained as the diffusion of water. But water likes to follow solutes. Now, solute is, to give you some examples, sodium is a solute, albumin is like another solute in your body. The lab uses sugar, I believe sucrose. That's also a solute. So wherever the solute is, water wants to follow it. So in this lab, you have a beaker, and inside the beaker, you're placing a bag. And so the contents of the bag are supposed to diffuse. The water in the bag is supposed to diffuse into the beaker. That's because the beaker has sugar in it. So the water that's in the bag goes out into the sugar solution. The bag's supposed to represent dialysis tubing. You know, like tubing you get when you need kidney dialysis. It's selectively permeable, kind of like our cells, which means that it lets some things in, but it doesn't let other things in. For example, the sugar would not be able to move across that dialysis tubing, but water can. So imagine that the sugar is drawing the water out of the bag. Or conversely, if we put sugar in that dialysis tubing, in that little bag, and we place that bag inside water, the water would go into the bag, because the water wants to be wherever the sugar is, or wherever the solute is. To put it into some kind of practical terms, people that have high blood pressure, they need to watch their sodium intake. That's because water follows sodium. If you have a lot of extra sodium in your body, you're going to keep extra water in your body, which is normally a good thing unless you have high blood pressure. Higher water means more blood, because your water is composed of mostly blood, actually. I mean, your blood is composed of mostly water. Your plasma is like 92% water. So more water, more blood. When you drink a bottle of water, you literally have more blood than you did before. More blood means higher pressure. So for someone that has high blood pressure, you actually don't want there to be a lot of water in their blood, which means you don't want to keep sodium in your body where water will stay with it. You want to pee the sodium out. Pee out sodium, pee out water. Get rid of water, blood volume goes down, blood pressure goes down. So, I probably confused you thoroughly, but the lab's not too difficult. You're using iodine to kind of track the changes in and out of that dialysis bag. So, you're also going to notice that if you mix the iodine with any kind of starch, which I believe is on that lab, the starch turns black. And you could do it at home. If you have any iodine and just put a drop of iodine on the potato, it turns black. So iodine is a good, it's like an indicator for the presence of starch. Iodine turns any starch black. So again, not too difficult of a lab. There's a few different experiments, and yeah, good luck.